ModSauce. What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things on the ModSauce server. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a really good day, and today I just wanted to show you how a baller harvests a volcano, man. This is how it's done. If you are a baller, if you're a Botania baller, this is how you do it, man. And I think we're already full. Oh, man. This Shatterer is absolutely amazeballs, man. Totally crazy how fast you can harvest stuff with it. And I've been using it for a couple of different things in and around while I've been harvesting up, you know, whatever I've needed. There's been a couple of reasons why I've needed to use it. So, oh, weird. Oh, wait, ready? Oh, are you ready? Bam! I think we got all the stuff and things. I also made an ender pouch. This is something I just didn't really have before. Never really, I don't know. I didn't really need it for any reason. But now I am going to need some basalt because today we're actually going to start to work on some blood magic stuff and things. So really going to be cool. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to kind of see like, oh, you know what? This would probably be a good spot right here. Yeah, that ain't bad. And we'll go up and get these. So I'm really excited. And I haven't done a ton of research on it, but I am going to do some. I do realize that with this pack or with this mod, there is going to need to be a little bit of research done. There's a lot to learn about it. But, you know, Z last episode helped us out by getting the, what is it called? Serenade of the Nether online. And we're able to use that to make lava to power those thermal lilies. So it's definitely something that we want to get that we can do. And the reason that I'm harvesting the basalt today is because we're going to want to go ahead and use this in the build. So we're going to be building on top of the volcano that we have. Could you please become a thing? That's great. Perfect. So we're going to be building on top of the volcano. And we're going to need a lot of basalt in order to get this done the right way. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and harvest up the rest of this volcano just so we have a big surplus. And just FYI, we are out in the middle of nowhere. I was searching around. Here's oh, that's a Mystic Grove. Here's actually the Sliptech HQ. That means spawns like over here. This is, I think, somebody's base. That's the cemetery, and this is a Mystic Grove biome that I just recently found. I had never seen one of those before. Really neat. It looks like there's like Quidditch that spawn in there. I think they're called fairies, but they look like they're modeled after Quidditch. So, yeah, gonna harvest up the rest of the volcano. Gonna go ahead and head back to the Tech HQ, and then we're gonna start playing around with Blood Magic OP. I'm excited. I cannot wait.
ModSauce.
And this is how a Botania baller harvests Certus quartz. Oh man, baby. Let's see. Let's do this F5. Look at that. Is that the most amazing thing ever? And I got fortune on this thing. So, oh, look at it. It's raining quartz. Hallelujah. It's raining quartz. Oh, it's raining and it's raining quartz. This is the best thing ever. So, yeah, I can get a lot of Certus quartz this way. So you can see here. I mean, it just fills my inventory a few times. And if you remember from last season on Monster, we used the Orge Assassinator to do something like this with Fortune. Somebody actually asked me about that in the comments section down there. They said, are we going to do that again? I said, nah, I don't really have a use for it. But honestly, I do have a use for it. I'm not sure if we can still build it or not. I got to check that out. Oh, crap. Whoops, wrong bag. So I'm not sure if we can. I think we can still build it. Let's quart this stuff back in as well. But that might be something that we want to do because for stuff like Certus quartz, it would be really helpful. If we take a look in the system here, I mean, we only have 11,000. It's really not that much. I mean, I have 8,000 regular quartz, and we have a bunch of the charge as well. I took some time and went ahead and used the Shatterer on that too. So, but yeah, we might set up that Orge Assassinator too. So a couple other things that have been going on before we get into blood magic. Something I think is really, really weird, and I cannot figure it out. I started setting up some stuff and things. Now, one thing I wanted to tell you guys about, a lot of times you guys are if something's off by like 1 block or something, you guys are all complaining down there. You're like, oh my God, Slip, it's off by 1 block. So I built this days ago, and nobody even noticed. No one even noticed that it was off by 1 block. Here you can see it should be centered right here. Man, I'm disappointed in you guys. So I also took and moved the molecular assembler from here and moved it down into here. And I thought I'd make this neat little area where I would put a bus on, or an interface on the back sides and top. and set it up so that each one of these would take up, or basically the entire thing would take up 32 total channels. So that's what we've got here. If you take a look, if you think about it, the powering is on the bottom. That does not take up a channel. The molecular assembler itself does not take up a channel. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 per molecular assembler. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32 channels total. 26 channels. No idea why. And initially when I first set this all up, it worked perfectly. Worked perfect, and there were 32 channels. Now each one of there's dense cable all around here. Each one of these cables in the center will only hold 8 channels. So just to make sure like there was enough channels, I put dense cable all around, as you can see. And like I said, initially it worked perfect. Now I can only get it to do 26. So I'm not quite sure about that, but I'm going to play around with it a little bit more. But so far so good. I mean, I can just go into the interface here and insert my recipes or the patterns into any of the existing buses or the interfaces that are being seen. And we still got huge amounts of room, as you can see. There's the molecular assemblers, and there's 26 total. What? 26 total? Oh, molecular assembler. Oh, yeah. So it's basically seeing 26 of the buses of the ME interfaces, but not all 32 for some reason. It's really, really odd. But yeah, that's something we might figure out later. But all right, so on to blood magic. That's what we want to start getting on today. Oh, I forgot to show you this too. You know what? We gotta make it. We gotta make it day. I want to get rid of this rain. Let me show you how we get rid of rain on the server. Let me get a piece of nightstone. And actually, what I'm going to do, we're going to go down to the basement, and I'm going to squirt this nightstone right over into here so I can... Oh, crapo. You got to pick this stuff up with Silk Touch. Oh, and I don't have it. All right, so that's a perfect spot for it right there. So we'll set it to night, and then we'll go ahead and get out our sleeping bag, and we'll make a day and get rid of the rain this way. Come on, rain. All right. So that still does that too. The sleeping bag still takes off your chest plate, which I think is really weird. I don't know why. I guess it has to equip into that slot for some reason. Not sure exactly what's going on there. So we're going to grab a few stacks of sand, and I wanted to show you guys this too. TFC left this for me. He was like, heard you were looking for birch apples, birch apple trees from TFC. If you guys watch the UHC with me and Mumbo, for some reason we were harvesting birch trees to try to get apples. I don't know why we didn't. We basically forgot. I don't know. It's hard sometimes. I don't know. It's hard to explain. You start doing UHC or something like that, and your brain like shuts off because you know when you're doing ModSauce, man, I'm working Botania, this and that, AE, applied logistics. If you ask me a question about that stuff, I'd probably know it. But you ask me a question if birch trees drop apples, no idea. All right, so. The first thing that I want to do with this is we want to get rid of all this lava. I want this area to be covered by blood. So we're going to have to figure out how to get blood. I think if I drop villagers and a smelter, you might be able to get some. But we're going to want a bunch of blood because I want that to be here in place of the lava. So then also in the center here, we're going to take out all of this just to make it easier. We don't want this lava clogging up, or you know what I mean. I just want to be able to like tunnel through here if I need to. I don't want to have to worry about all this stuff. So it actually is going to take a minute to get rid of this. It goes down all the way to bedrock. There's a lot of lava in here. So we're going to get rid of this lava. I'm going to go ahead and I don't know how much building we'll get to today. I do want to get the runic altar done, the sacrificial dagger thingy doodler. I do want to get a weak blood orb made at the very least, and then all right, we got it all taken care of. And then from there, oh man, all right, so the runic or the roguelike dungeons under here. Oh, creeper spawner. Oh. Yes, we want this. I have nothing for creeper yet. Can I just get it straight with this, with an empty one? Oh! I guess not.
ModSauce.
And we're back, and I'm trying to make this blood. And I remember a long time ago, this was probably a couple of versions of like Feed the Beast ago. You could put villagers into a smeltery once you'd added some other sort of material. Like, sorry guys, I gotta do it for the peeps, man. Peace out. So you could put it in villagers in here and get blood, or horses, I think, as well, or even a player for a while. And then they changed it, and I do remember that they had changed it to liquefied emerald. So we have 1.6875 emeralds worth of emerald in here. So, and then there's like, you have to put some sort of other molten material. So I had to put one molten iron in here, and we got the liquefied emerald. So I'm not sure if horses will do it. It's from Biomes of Plenty, though, so I doubt that, like, the blood that I'm looking for, it's right here. It's from Biomes of Plenty. So the blood that I found over here, and this is purely like an aesthetic thing. I just want the blood because I think it's cool. So the blood that I found over here, I found it in the Nether. I just found it like on the ground in the Nether. I haven't seen any more of it. And then in the wiki, it doesn't show like any way to get it. If you look at uses of the regular blood, it just shows you the fluid registry. Uses of the blood bucket doesn't show you anything at all. I really would love to use it. If anybody knows how or where to get it, you could leave me a comment. That'd be sweet. I guess it is from the Nether, though. That's for sure. So let's go ahead and head back here. Could you render in my building? Let's go for it, man. I dare you. Let's go ahead and make it night again, and then make it day again so that we can stop the rain. But yeah, so I'm not sure about the blood, but that means really we'll just skip that part. It'll be an aesthetic discussion that we have later on in the future. I'll go to the Nether and search around for that. So that means that really what we should be working on now is the blood altar and all of that. So let's head up here and squirt these safari nets back in like so. And all right, so blood altar. Pretty straightforward to make. Some stone, a furnace, some gold, and a diamond. Bam, we got a blood altar. Then we're going to need also a sacrificial, whatever this is called, dagger of sacrifice. That's from blood magic as well. Huh. May cause a bad day. We need this, the sacrificial knife. Again, super basic recipe, easy to make. Some glass, gold, and iron. Bam. Oh, we got no regular glass in the system? For reals? Huh. All right. So let's go ahead and grab some of the sand. And what I've been doing, I was low on gold, so I set up an export bus right here and stuck some gold in there so that we could... Oh, did I process it all already? You're kidding me. Holy crap, man. This thing is amazing. Elite Factory OP. It has only been like... I don't even know, man. It hasn't been that long at all. Maybe 40 minutes, 30 minutes, and it processed through all of the gold that I had. Crazy. And I didn't want it necessarily to do that because I wanted some, but this should be making... Oh no, that's making gravel. All right, crapo. So let's make... I think if we throw the sand into this in here, it should work. Let's just go ahead and smelt up all this gravel. Yeah, all right, this way we're gonna get gold. So, or glass, regular old vanilla glass. All right, sweet. So we got our vanilla glass. Let's head back, squirt that stuff back in, go over here. Sacrificial dagger. Bam! We got it. All right. So then we're going to go ahead and grab some basalt. A couple stacks of that. And we'll head over to the volcano. Also, I got to get an anchor over here too so I can get up to it a lot faster. So we're just going to go ahead in the center here and just make a platform for ghettos. And I'm going to put it up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I want to put it up 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like this. I think this is how big it's going to be. I don't know. I got to go over to Z's. The reason why I'm not really sure is I've got to go over to Z's and check out like how big some of the basic rituals are that he has online to support his we don't want that to happen, to support his altar. But all right, for now we're just make this a thing like so, and we're gonna end up using like some different stuff and things for the basalt. You can't do a ton with basalt in this pack. We can do brick, and I think that that's about it. But we'll use the basalt. Crap, we'll use the basalt brick for sure. All right, let's pop that out of there, and we'll make the rest of this platform. No matter what I do, I can't win. I just can't win today, peeps. Do it. And again, if you're noticing the frame thing, I am recharging. What the? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I am recharging in my Botania tower the 2 mana pools that are powered by the lava, And so that's taking me a minute here, and it's causing a little bit of frame lag. But oh well, it's no big whoops. Let's get our shatterer out. And maybe if we're good, we can go ahead and... Oh, man, do I have it on Fortune? Damn, I don't have any Silk Touch on me. All right. So, screw it. That's how it's going to be for now. All right, so where is the center of my volcano? Oh, crap. All right, here it is. So for now, we're going to mark this with just a piece of regular basalt like so. We'll go ahead and stick our blood altar down. Bam, we got a blood altar. All right, so now if we squirt or right-click with the dagger, you're seeing we get blood in the altar. Nope, give me that back immediately. And because we have so much HPs, check this out, man. We can fill this up with a ton of blood straight away. So something else that would probably be good for me to get online is some sort of regen. That's not what I want. So that I can regen faster. I also need... Wow, that's really far away. I also need to... take a look at how like you just basically power that altar on its own. You can do that with mob spawners or something like that. I can't exactly remember how. All right, but we need to make the next thing is the weak blood orb. So that is just the diamond inside of that thing. So let's grab a bunch of diamonds. Let's grab a stack, and let's just also for now, because we're starting with something new, we'll grab actually a diamond chest so we can squirt that over. Oh, and I think I have anchors made already. Yeah, let's grab an anchor too. All right. So we'll head back over, and we'll squirt down an anchor, and then, oh, I didn't grab any basalt, which would have been smart. Oh, wells. So up here, we'll place this guy just for gigs, and then can I hit this from here? Crap, it's just out of range. All right, oh, wells. So if we take the diamond, or add diamond, I think we could just squirt one of them in there, and then right now I have my particles turned off. If you turn particles on, you can see this is like a thing is happening, and you see the blood is going down. So, because it's about to make that weak blood orb thing. And I know this stuff, I'm sorry, I know this stuff is so simple. I get so excited by this stuff, man. I'm so psyched to build the new tower and like get going to blood magic. Oh, it's September 19th, and it's 1 o'clock. It's good to know. So, this does take a minute, which really surprises me, I think, how long it takes. And this is why you turn off your particles in blood magic, by the way. So, because it's crazy. And I got to take that off my hotbar just so that, like, I don't accidentally kill myself. Which I feel like is like an absolute possibility. It could be a thing for sure. We'll stick this over here and we'll squirt like our diamonds in there. Just keep some stuff and things going. All right, bam. So we got our weak blood orb. Now, there's all sorts of things you can do with this. If you look at uses, I mean, it's crazy what is required in blood magic for this that you need the weak blood orb for. Now, I was taking a look. We don't want the chemistry set. We can make a lava crystal, the water sigil, blood rune. All right, the rune of the orb. Divination sigil, I think, is the next thing that we're going to want to get online. And that allows us to, like, see stuff and things that's going on in the blood altar. Imperfection ritual stone or alchemy chemistry set. So we need a blank slate. That's some LP, which is life points, and we need some stone. So unfortunately, man, I'll have to move this around. So it's a little bit more convenient for me to get back and forth. Let's grab some stone in here. Bam. And then, do I have these jeweled apples. I actually made too many. They're made from diamonds. I wonder if we eat them, what will happen? I don't think it gives you any effect. Nope, it's just the most expensive apple. Oh, it does! It gave me way more extra health. What else did it give me? It gave me the absorption buff. But it doesn't do regen. I wonder if... Let's grab another one of those. This is expensive, but let's just take a look. So I wonder if... I was to now hurt myself, if it would take the absorption or anything like that. Let's take a look. No. Crap. So that didn't work. All right, so let's go ahead and take our stone and stick it in here so we can make a slate. So I'm not really sure how long this takes or why it actually takes so long. It seems weird. It seems almost like you might want to build a bunch or a couple blood altars to get, you know, so you can make like 2 or 3 things at once. Bam! All right, guess it doesn't take that long. All right, so... what were we going to be doing? Oh, yeah. Let's see what that recipe was. back over here. Divination sigil. We need glass and a weak blood orb. So we're going to need another weak blood orb already. So let's go ahead and get in here, grab a diamond, squirt that guy into there so we can make another one. I don't know if it actually... Wait, hold on. Before we do that, because I'm feeling like I might be making a mistake, I'm not sure if it uses the blood orb in the crafting recipe or if it just needs it as a component and then gives it back to you. Wow, I'm having some sort of thing going on. All right, let's grab glass. We should have regular glass like so. And let's take a look at that division sigil or whatever it was called. Oh, reinforced slate. Okay. Shaped orb crafting. All right, divination sigil, just glass, just the regular blank slate in that. All right, so let's grab also, we're going to need a crafting bench over here. Do I really not have one? Holy crap, that's crazy. We'll just make a bunch. They're used in recipes. There's reasons for using them. Now we got 5 stacks. All right. So let's head up here and we will squirt down our... Oh! Did I really not... I can't even believe it, man. So we'll grab our crafting table, of which we made 320 and did not take one with us. No, it's fine. Oh, you know what? And just because we're not going to be... a total derp this time, we'll grab a bunch of basalt to bring over as well. All right, so let's squirt some of this on our chest. Bam, 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 bam. And then we will go ahead and take our crafting table. We'll squirt it down right there. We'll need some of the glass. And how does this guy go again? There it is. All right, so we take this guy here, weak blood orb, squirt like so. Bam! All right, so it doesn't use it. All right, good. I'm glad that we did that because then that way I don't have to make another weak blood orb for no reason. All right, so now we got our division sigil. What does this thing even do? Current essence. All right. Okay, so now I can see I've got 6,932 life points in here at a total capacity of 10,000. So that's the most I can store. So then if I hurt myself... Oh, give me that back. So what? Hold on, let's take a look at it again. 6,932. 7,132. So it's 200 per. All right, so we can go ahead and... Ooh, so close. I feel like I'm so scared I'm going to kill myself with this thing by accident. So let's take a look now. 9932, almost full. And then that's what the division sigil does. I guess there might be other things that it does. But yeah, this is good so we know how much blood's in there and we're not like overfilling. Let's just fill it up all the way because we're baller. 10,000 LPs, peeps. All right, cool. So we got our blood altar. We got our division sigil. We got our sacrificial knife. What's going to be next?
ModSauce.
Alright guys, so I've been playing around, doing some stuff and things, and I had an idea. So I got my weak blood orb, right? I got my blood altar, right? So we got all that stuff and things going on. Now this guy's full up, but the weak blood orb also holds essence. So if we just use our division sigil anywhere, you can see we have 200 LP, and if we right click with the weak blood orb, it absorbs stuff and things from our health like we were doing before, and it goes into here. So let's take a look. Looks like 5,000 is as much as we can get. Is that right? All right, so that's as much as we can get in there. So this is used for like powering stuff and things that are on your person, I'm guessing. But yeah, so I had this idea, and what I did was took a look in Botania. There's the Fallen Kincaid flower. Now with this, it uses mana from nearby mana pools to regen. So I built 4 of these guys, and they're actually not super cheap. They needed, I mean, all the petals I have, but the runes of the spring use runes of fire and runes of water. So it took a little bit to go ahead and build it, but let's go ahead and check this out. Now, I don't know if the effect stacks. Oh, wow. Holy crap, oh, man. Let's pull them off and see if it stacks. No, man, it doesn't look like it does. It looks like we get regen 3 just from the 1. And we don't need anything else going on. Look how fast we're regenerating our HPs, man. That is crazy. That's going to be super helpful because anything we do over here now, if we're giving, if we're giving LP to the blood orb or if we're giving LP to the altar, we're automatically just going to be like I mean, that's crazy. We're automatically going to be regenerating tons and tons of health. Now, the entire time that this thing's on, I do believe it's going to be using mana. But it looks like it's a really small amount. So what I was thinking we might do, let's head back over just to keep this thing filled up. Let's squirt into here, and then let's grab a spreader. We'll just grab one of the old school spreaders. And then, do I have any day blooms? Crap, I don't. So, I don't have any day blooms made, but I was thinking maybe we would just stick a couple day blooms on there. I don't even know. Even though it's kind of laggy, we could use the endotherms. Do I have any flowers in here at all that I'm not using? I have these nightshades, so that will work at night. That's probably not a bad idea. So let's head back over. I mean, it's daytime just as much as it's nighttime. We'll go ahead and stick these nightshades just around here, like so. So that will go ahead and start replenishing that mana pool. We'll grab the spreader, squirt it on top. Bam, like so. So that will give us a little bit of mana that goes back in, and then when we're over here, it won't be, you know what I mean? We'll be able to replenish it a bit. Man, that thing's rad. We actually could just pull it off in order to, you know, conserve on the mana. The other thing that I want to do now that I'm over here is make sure that I've got a chunk loader in here as well. So we're going to go ahead and up this guy to 3x3, 5x5. I think 3x3 should be good. Let's take a look at where our chunk borders are. So yeah, 3x3 for now should be good, just so that I know what I'm doing, or just because if we move off into here, I don't want to have a problem. We'll do a 5x5. All right, so we got a bunch. I mean, I'm excited. We've totally got a way that we can, you know, get unlimited LP basically at this point. Now we've just got to kind of get to the next stage. Now that is to make our altar into like a tier 2. And get, I think, some of the better orbs as well. I'm going to do a little bit of research on kind of what I should be doing next, and I will BRBs.
ModSauce.
And we're back. There's a couple things that I want to do real fast. One of them is to make this new sigil that's going to be super helpful for us in Botania. So we should be able to... Oh, can I not? Is it not a thing? I got to manually do it? That's a big pain in the butt. All right, so I think all we're going to need to do is put our weak blood orb in, surrounded by buckets of water, put a slate in. I made a bunch of slates too. Bam! All right, so now we have this bad boy, Sigil of Water. Oh, what did I... Oh, it's my blood orb. So a Sigil of Water, from what I understand, I mean, it's just basically unlimited water sources. So one of the things I want to try out is with this, I never ended up automating these petal apothecaries. So let's pull the water out of there. Can I pull the water out of there? Is there a way? Huh. I thought you could empty it. Well, I know a way to do it. All right, perfect. So we'll go ahead and empty this guy, and then let's take our sigil and see. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, I hate you, Botania. Oh, evil. So let's see. Maybe it's not working right? No, it's working. All right. So unfortunately, really unfortunately, we can't do that. Crap. I was really hoping for that. So I guess what you could do, like, I mean, if we had to, we could set it down like that and just pick it up. So that's a thing. I mean, we could do that. I wish that you could just right-click on it with it and fill it up, but it doesn't seem to be that way. All right, so it doesn't matter. All right, let's head back over to our area. Now, I did go ahead and take a minute. I went over to look at Zul'jin's setup, and his little area is 19 by 19, so I built this out to that. And I think I was taking a look at how high we are. I think that actually what I'm going to end up doing is digging down to about, I think, here-ish, and starting the tower from there. But anywho, so back up into here. What we want to do next is get the tier 2 blood altar online. So let's get our magnet of suck on. Let's take these guys out here. And then what we're going to need, I do believe, in order to make this is what are they called? These guys right here, just blood runes. So there are 2 slates on each side and stone in the center, and then the blood orb. And we need 8 of them. So, and then again, it looks like you can't like shift click these guys in. So if we go like that, we go like that. We'll actually just put the 8 in here like so. And then if we do one of these, do we not have enough stone? I got 7. You're kidding me, right? All right, fine. We'll make the 7. Let's head back real quick. That stinks. I thought, oh, maybe I have more. Do I? Of course not. So let's head back real quick and we will grab some more stone. And I don't know why today, but I'm getting all sorts of mad chunk errors from moving back and forth, which is a big, huge pain in the butt. I feel like we have enough stone. Let's just grab a bunch from our 11 million and head back over here and get this done. All right, so then over into here, we take our slates. These guys, weak blood orb, bam. So now we've got 8, and if we surround this like so, I feel like that'll be a thing. Let's see. There's our division sigil. Tier 2! Bam! So, all right, now can we do, like, more of anything? Current essence, 5,000 LP. Capacity, 10,000. Alters current essence, 1,000. Now, check this out, guys. Now that I have this on, the Fallen Kincaid, it's crazy. So I should be able to do 10. Bam. And then we should be full. So let's take a look at our division sigil. All right, so we got our tier 2 altar. Now there is another thing we can do now that we got our tier 2 guy online. We can make the next level of the blood orb, the apprentice blood orb. So to do that, pretty straightforward. All we need is an emerald, and we'll be able to get that going. Let's head back over. Oh, give it to me. Give it to me. All right, so now if we go ahead and squirt this guy into here, we should be using a bunch of LP. If we take a look at the recipe, it'll tell us what we need to do. So the apprentice blood orb uses 5,000 LP to make it into the tier 2, and then we get the apprentice blood orb. Now with this guy, we can do all sorts of cool stuff as well. We can make these lava crystals. I don't really know. It looks like it does all the same things that the other one did, but we get a void sigil out of it. We can also make the air sigil, which looks pretty cool. Sigil of the fast miner I've used before. It didn't seem to really make a big difference, and we have the what the hell is this called? Atomic disassembler. So we already got that guy, so it's not really something that we need. But what else is there? I want to make that air sigil just to see. I wonder if that's the thing that Z uses to fly around super fast. We can do divination sigil, rune of self-sacrifice, and then some of the other runes, sigil of sight, when seeing all is not enough. So sigil of the green grove. I think this allows you to grow things a lot faster, kind of like a watering can or something like that. Bam, it's done. All right, so now if we take the sigil, we've got 5,000 LP. Watch this. I love this. This is so amazing. Thank you so much, Fallen Kincaid. Bam, I bet you were full. Sweet. And then instantly, within like just a couple of seconds, we're going to be all the way back up to full again. Look at the mana it's using too. Almost none. So really not a concern in any way. So crazy. All right, I think the episode's going a little bit long, but we did do a little bit of talkie. So let's go ahead and head back here real fast and grab some feathers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put some of this away. And we need a 1 gas tier. And what else was it? Let's go back to, oh wait, let's go back in here and take a look at the uses for this again. Oh, I need a reinforced slate, so that is made with just a regular slate. Okay, so we can do that. And then we should be able to make this sigil of the air. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if that's what makes Z go super fast or not, but I want to try it out. So if we take one of our sigils and squirt it inside of there, and it's really too bad this takes quite so long. I wish it didn't, but I can see what they're trying to do with it. I also already thought about building more altars just to make more like of the slates, but there is a way that we're going to be able to eventually automate this thing, so it's pretty cool. We'll be able to do that. All right, so this guy was like this, one of these, one of these, one of those. Bam! All right, so now we got it. We got the sigil of air. What happens if we use this thing? Oh man, well, we're not going that fast. It looks like we're just flying. What if we don't use any flight? So it looks like it allows you to fly, basically, without flight. But it isn't what makes him go super duper fast. So I'm not really sure what that is. It looks like we're going just about as fast as we would. Maybe a little bit faster. Just about as fast as we would just because of the buffs we have from Botania. So, all right, cool. We definitely got some cool blood magic stuff and things done today. Oh, it's starting to hurt me. I think I ran out of squirt juice from, or LP from this guy. We'll charge it back up real quick. This mod is too funny. So, yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. If you liked the video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Show your support for ModSauce peeps. Feel free to share and favorite the video as you see fit. Don't spam it on Reddit. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.